Tony, thank you for taking the time. Welcome to the great state of Jersey. We saw the announcement for the return of the Elite last night on Dynamite, and it got a huge reaction, and it's going to be a hell of a match with them and Death Triangle. I just was curious if you could provide us now with any insight as to what the process of getting them cleared and ready to go out of the investigation was like for this event, and how was that determined ultimately?
Well, I can't comment on the investigation at this time, but I would comment on the wrestling status that the Trios Championship, they were the winners of the World Trios Championship tournament at All Out, and the title was vacated in Buffalo, and we crowned the Death Triangle as champions, and they've gone on, I think, to be great champions. And really, I believe they are arguably the two greatest trios in the history of AEW. And they have a rivalry that goes back many years and even in some ways predates AEW with the Young Bucks and the Lucha Brothers. And I believe Kenny Omega and Pac have one of the great singles rivalries in AEW also. And the trios have had great matches across singles, tags. On the homecoming episode of Dynamite, January 1st, 2020, they had an amazing match. Of course, not long after that, Kenny Omega and Pac had a classic Iron Man match. I believe it's February 26th of 2020 in Kansas City. And then, of course, the Young Bucks, their ladder match, All Out 2019 with the Lucha Brothers, and their cage match at All Out 2021 with the Lucha Brothers, I think are classic matches. And I can't wait to see the Trios match. So from a wrestling standpoint, I think it sets up to be very exciting. And I think people are really excited to see Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks back. They have fans all over the world. So it's a very compelling reason to watch a pay-per-view to begin with, and to have it be such a great match, high stakes for the World Trios Championships, which I think have added a lot to Dynamite in recent months. And we've had a lot of great matches, including last night, Death Triangle versus the TV debut of AR Fox, and the reunited Top Flight with the return of Darius Martin. I thought that was a great match, and I'm really looking forward to the Trios match. And I can't comment on that backstage aspect of it, unfortunately, but I also really, do appreciate you asking and understand that part of it. But I think from a wrestling standpoint, that's what went into it, if that makes sense.